Here we have the new version of SdrGlut, version 8. And I'm going to show some of the new features that it has. It basically has the ability to change the window that you use for the FFT, and it also has the ability to change the number of points in the FFT band. And so the first thing I'm going to do is turn off the FFT averaging by setting alpha equal to 1. And you'll see that does rather, you now see the raw FFT of the data. And so if I go here and I change the FFT, the default size is 4096. That's at 1,000, at 2,000, at 8,000, at 16,000, and at 32,000. And the reason that you might want to change the FFT size is that when you're dealing with CW or things like that on the short wave bands, the higher FFT brings out additional details that you can't see otherwise. But by and large, the 4096, which is the default, tends to work pretty good. The other thing that you can change is you can change the window now. If you use the the default is the Blackman-Harris 7, but if you change to the rectangular window, you can see that the peaks are much broader. And then it has the the standard Han window and Hamming window, and there's only a little tiny difference between those and all the rest, but I put them in just for the heck of it. And now we'll turn the FFT averaging back to 0.1, which basically means it averages 10 FFTs together when it does a display, and that really nicely smooths things out. And now the next big major change is that you can now use the scroll bar to scroll through the frequencies. And so here I've selected a frequency at the top, and I'll scroll down through the band.
암시한다고 평가했습니다.
And you can see it steps down nicely, and a lot of those small peaks you can hear the signal quite well. And so using the scroll bar lets you very quickly scroll through the AM band. And next we'll go on and scroll through the shortwave and the FM band. Okay. Now I've got SdrGlut tuned just above the international broadcast band at 7.5 megahertz, and I've set the mode to Narrowband AM. Narrowband AM makes it take 5 kilohertz steps as it goes, and so we'll run it a while.
People have touched that handle.
Новый год по лунному календарю отмечаем.
2000年代生まれのイメージにこのほど発表されました。これにより
公里124例，共有一次。今天召开了新闻发布会，介绍进出直播间里的观察员谢老师。
And as you can see, it scans down through the band, hitting the peaks, which correspond to all the various stations that are currently on the band. Here we have SdrGlut tuned to the upper end of the FM band, and we'll set the mode to FM, and that sets the bandwidth to 200,000 hertz. And now we'll scan down through the band, and you'll note that it taking steps such that it hits all the peaks.
Déjame te digo. Esa noche de ayer.
Feature film quality. I wish you well. Would you please? Roger Goodell. Light beer.
Contagiadores son personas, son aquellas
Everyone has said that, and hip hop and R&B. You heard them say. Sharp Chula Vista. Misma palabra. Fuerte. Increase the odds in.
And so there we scan through the entire FM band using the scroll wheel.